Hello and welcome to Creepy Puppets Presents. I'm your creepy puppeteer, Tommy. So, after my catastrophic computer failure last week, I had some time to think about what I wanted from this channel and how I wanted to structure it going forward. So, I have kind of produced stuff that's all over the map. So I wanted to focus on what's the core stuff. How do I sort my content? What kind of audience am I reaching? What do I want to do with the channel? Well, so the first thing I want to do is to host the lectures that I've given. That's for me professionally. But I do want to produce more generalist content. And so what kind of content is that? Well, I think probably the most interesting thing about my story that I'm trying to sell, if I want to produce information for a general audience, is the fact that I am a scientist. I'm working in a prestigious university, doing pretty prestigious work in Ice Age paleontology. But I also am religious. Not just am I religious, I mean, Bob Bacher is a Pentecostal minister. I hold religious beliefs that many people in the scientific establishment say crosses from a religious belief into what we might view as pseudoscientific, an interest in parapsychology because of my spiritualist beliefs. The most interesting fact about me then is that I am both a scientist and a spiritualist and a medium. And so because of that, I thought the science medium would be an excellent name for the main show on this channel. So I have already started a New Age apologetics series. I had scripted but hadn't actually gotten around to recording a series called Skeptismack, where I took a look at atheists and rational skeptics being wildly irrational and made fun of them. But I thought I could shove all of that under one banner, one channel, the science medium, where I talk about science, where I talk about religion, where I talk about how science and religion are rationally interplayed, where I defend my beliefs from Christian fundamentalists who believe I'm a Satanist, and I defend my religious beliefs from the atheists and materialists and rational skeptics. But I also, now that I have the equipment for it, I also want to start to do live streaming. And what I'm going to do when I do that, and I'm planning on premiering something like that next week, because it's the week before Halloween, and so that's when what I do is really popular in the media. And so I am going to do a channeling live streamed next week. The workout stuff, the reviews. We're getting into the holiday season, so I'm going to start cooking, and I have an ability to record that more portably now, so I'm going to record some recipes and me cooking. Maybe I'll narrate some fiction as well, although I don't really think I have the voice for it. Most people hear the channel name Creepy Puppets Presents and assume that I must be doing creepypasta. So maybe I'll leave up to expectations, but I want to sort of refocus the majority of the content I'm going to produce under this new label of the science medium. And we'll see how that goes. If I don't like it, then I'll skip it. But now that I have a decent webcam, and I much prefer talking like this, and I think it's much faster for me to edit this stuff and record this stuff, I think I'll be able to produce much more content, much more regularly. I'm hoping to do 2 videos a week. So you can look for that sometime next week. But in the meantime, take care and enjoy the lovely fall weather. Fare thee well.